A lot has changed in a year or so of me owning this car. And I have been super grateful to be able to modify this car to my own liking. Since the R8 is off the road for winter, and the last time we did all of my modifications video was about a year ago, I thought we might as well do one. Back then, the changes that we did was rather minimal. Since then, we have made some big changes. For some of you that are new to the channel, by the way, this is my 2014 Audi R8 V8 facelift S-tronic. Let's jump straight into it. So one of the first modifications that I have done to the car, and probably one of the biggest changes, is the custom fabricated straight pipe exhaust by Full Throttle Performance. There is a full video on my channel of when we got that done. If you wanted to watch that, it is on my channel. Here is a little before and after for you. I swear, R8 should have come like this in factory. This modification, without a shadow of a doubt, has made the R8 into an absolute monster. I literally cannot stop hyping the exhaust enough because it has transformed the car so much. The difference is honestly insane. Every time I jump in the car, you literally can't help but smile. It completes the whole theatrics of the car. It's just so beautiful. There's not a lot of cars that sounds like this anymore. Second modification that I did then is replacing the stock air filter with ITG foam filters. ITG actually used my car as a development car for the facelift V8, as the airbox is a little bit different from the pre-facelift to the facelift. So yeah, they used my car as a development car, and in turn, they gave me the air filter for free. Thank you ITG for the air filters. They have been great. I've not had any problems with them. Yeah, they have been perfect. And they also look really nice on the engine bay as well. I then also added some body kits. So I got a Maxton front splitter, and then I got an eBay special side skirts, which cost about 15 quid. I decided to get a front splitter because the front was sitting a little bit high, and with the front splitter it now looks a lot better. It sits a lot lower now. It doesn't look like it's got its front tilted up. So yeah, the front splitter made all the difference, and also the side skirt. You're probably wondering, why did I go for an eBay special? I have been trying for a design that I had in mind, and nothing was hitting the design that I want except for those eBay cheap ones. So yeah, I decided to go for that. I did actually find a new carbon fiber ones, so I'm probably gonna go and get that, but I may have to repaint it because the twilled carbon doesn't go with the look that I'm going for with the car. I then added some tyre stickers. This is a bit of a Marmite in the car world, but I love tyre stickers. I love how they look on the car. It gives it a bit of a NASCAR look, and at the same time I'm supporting a local business as well. I've been good friends with tyre stickers for a while now, and yeah, I'm just happy to support them as well. But I've got a couple of videos actually on my channel on me fitting tyre stickers to my cars if you wanted to have a look at that. I feel like the tyre stickers are starting to catch on though. I've been seeing more and more cars with the tyre stickers, so that's quite good. What do you personally think of the tyre stickers? Do you like them or not? Let me know in the comments below. I then added a small fire extinguisher. I don't know if this was necessary or even a modification, but I did it for aesthetic and for safety purposes as well. In the early days of me having my R8, I actually watched one of Ben Rain's video, who's a quite a known YouTuber who's had a couple of R8s now, and one of his R8s actually caught on fire. That kind of scared me a little bit, so I decided to put a fire extinguisher in the car. The next one I think is a must if you have a Gen 1 Audi R8. If you have a Gen 1 Audi R8 and you still have your stock steering wheel, get that old steering wheel changed ASAP. If you had been subscribed to the channel for a while, you would know that I had an A35 before the Audi R8 that had a great steering wheel, it had perfect contoured grips. The stock R8 steering wheel just didn't have any of that. It was skinny and didn't have any contoured grips, and when your hand starts to sweat, the steering wheel can get a bit slippy. We needed a bit of girth, didn't we? I got my steering wheel from Premium Bespoke Autoworks. This is a full custom steering wheel. I pretty much just sent the guys what I wanted and they got that done pretty quickly. The steering wheel now is absolutely perfect. So now the steering wheel has an Alcantara at the bottom and at the top. The grips are contoured and it is wrapped in perforated leather, and the airbag cover is also finished in Alcantara with the black badges. I then moved on to modifying the interior trims of the Audi R8. Because the Audi R8 is a couple of years old now, I wanted to bring the interior sort of up to speed to today's day and age. Funny little story then, I actually went to go and get the door cards and the engine bay trims hydro dipped. So 5 pieces I paid £470, and I didn't really get a video of it because yeah, the finish was absolutely horrible, and then the hydro dip pieces on the engine bay had started to crack. So I don't know what was going on with that guy that did my hydro dip just ripped me off. But yeah, the finish wasn't great, I wasn't very happy with it. So I actually ended up carbon fiber skinning a lot of the pieces myself. So again, I've made a couple of videos of me forged carbon fiber skinning a lot of the pieces on the interior and on the engine bay. The door cards, the knee plate, the parking brake cover and the engine bay trims are now skinned in forged carbon fiber, and I am pretty happy with how that's come out as well. And we didn't even have to spend that much. And the last modification, which I was debating for the longest, was the spoiler. Again, this is the same situation with the side skirt where I really struggled to find a design that I really liked. I did find one for a Lamborghini Huracan, which I did really like the design, but I wasn't sure of how it was going to fit. I probably would have had to make some changes on the base because a Huracan and an R8 has got different sort of boot designs. And another reason why I was debating whether to have it on is because I had to drill through the Audi R8, which was a very difficult decision. It was a tough decision to make. I think it took me about 2 hours just debating whether I was actually going to drill through my R8. But yeah, we finally did it anyway, and I'm quite happy with how it's turned out, to be fair. The spoiler looks quite good. It doesn't look like any other typical Audi R8 spoilers out there. It looks quite sporty, I would say. And better yet, we didn't have to pay much for it as well. It only cost me about £89 from eBay. It was a generic spoiler. Oh, actually, and recently I got myself a new number plate as well. This was actually recommended by a friend, and I've been debating whether to get it or not, but yeah, I decided to pull the trigger, and yeah, I think it's quite nice. I mean, the previous number plate meant quite a lot to me because that was given to me by my fiance. So yeah, that meant quite a lot, but I will be keeping that plate. It's probably going to go on the Mazda, but this one is quite nice. It's very suiting to the R8. I think that's about it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It would massively help the channel out. And yeah, drop a like and drop a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you on the next one.